Good morning. This is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. We are in September now and have an active period of 4 days of rain starting tonight. So let's get into it. So today it's gonna be partly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s in the valley floor, little little about the same temperature as yesterday actually. And then tonight we're going to have some increasing isolated rain and snow, thunder showers, not snow yet, after 6 p.m. And then it's going to really kind of pick up tonight into the early hours of Saturday. The winds are going to increase this afternoon, but overall today's going to be a pretty mild day. Lots of dry air in our area, which we'll talk about soon. Tomorrow we'll have increasing clouds, more chance of scattered thunder showers across the area, especially in the afternoon areas with that daytime heating picking up and really acting as a catalyst to have those thunderstorms grow. And the highs will be a little cooler in the mid 70s. Saturday is going to be probably the best day for weather to get outside and play. Sunday into Monday is looking like the wettest period. I think Sunday morning we can probably get away with doing some stuff, but moisture really just kind of picks up as Sunday progresses and well into Monday. And then we're going to see a noticeably difference in temperature change as we go from, we'll be in the upper 70s today and we'll be trending towards the mid 60s on Monday. So if you're going out in the mountains this weekend, definitely look for colder temperatures, and it's going to be pretty much periods of rain, active rain throughout the weekends. All right, let me actually play the slides. Yesterday, I kind of forgot to hit a key button. Here we're looking at a surface map, so you can see this area of low pressure over northern California. That's going to remain in place for the next few days and slowly migrate to the east on Sunday. That's going to bring us our biggest bands of rain. So today we're in this dry slot here. Got lots of severe thunderstorms making their way across the Great Basin. Saturday looking kind of a similar picture. And then Sunday, you can see that low is kind of overhead with more excessive rain entering into Idaho. So one reason why we're going to be having monsoon moisture, which is kind of all this stuff here. We have this big area high pressure, so this is just circulating clockwise over here in the middle of the U.S. So that's taking this moisture and pushing it up this way. And then we have a low over here that spins counterclockwise. So it's spinning like this. And it's kind of just taking the moisture already in this upper level low up to Idaho. So kind of the two are working together to pull this band of monsoonal moisture up into our area and making it rainier than it usually is. I think I'll go into more what monsoon season looks like tomorrow morning. So, kind of big picture, looking at the MBM forecast for Sun Valley. We're going to be in the upper 70s today for temperature, and you can see it just slowly starts trending down towards the mid 60s for Monday. Look at the rainfall potential. This is going to be kind of hard to get a picture. We'll look at some graphics after this, but you can see increasing amount of rain throughout the weekends. It really kind of starts to hammer in on us Sunday night over into Monday. We'll get our bulk of the moisture. That's kind of the good look at this. It looks like it's going to be mostly happening at nighttime, the rainfall, although there are going to be scattered thunder showers throughout the day, but I think the heaviest stuff is going to be at night. All right, this is looking at lower level water vapor. You can see this air used to be in place here yesterday. It's kind of getting pushed away down here with that low. And this heavy band of monsoonal moisture is working its way up from the Gulf of California here. But we have this kind of alleyway of dry air right here that's going to be why we're not going to get any precipitation till later today. But you can see these two are this area of low pressure here to the west, and this monsoonal air kind of working together to push its way up into Idaho today. So all that, most of the moisture is kind of to the northwest right now. It's funny, it's not even actually picking up those thunderstorms on the map. Not sure why. Seems like this is probably, just give that a refresh. Not sure why it's not picking that up. We're gonna move on. So we'll look at the cloud forecast here. Let's get a little bit closer to home. So you can see that the red is those high altitude cirrus clouds making its way into the area. And it's going to be, somewhat, pretty much, it's going to be pretty cloudy through most of the day. You can see there's going to be a little break of sun in the afternoon, and that's going to help build with those evening thunderstorms that are going to be coming through here. That big band of moisture, water vapor I was telling you about earlier. And then cloudy through most of Sunday, kind of periods of pockets of sunshine, it looks like, with this forecast. Let's look into our winds. So this is at 700 millibars, which is about 10,000 feet. Pretty calm today, but winds are going to be picking up this afternoon. Specifically into tonight, you can see it gets really windy up towards Galena Pass. And then up to the Sawtooth, you're going to have winds 30 to 35. And those kind of die off again into the daytime of Saturday. Looking at the HRRR model, the high resolution rapid refresh. So this is your great now forecast for the next 36 hours. So you can see that band of moisture kind of working its way from the west to the east, but nothing really hitting us for today. And then active weather moving across the Great Basin in the afternoon hours is kind of what we're going to keep our eyes on this afternoon. You can see it's starting to make its way up here. Oh. Play that again. I was in the NAM forecast. So yeah, right in the evening hours, right around 6, 7 o'clock, you can see these big bands of thunderstorms that are heading up towards the Wood River Valley. This is a southwest flow, so you're going to be seeing, today it's going to be coming pretty much from the south, but most of our weather is going to be coming from the southwest in the next few days as that flow really develops. And then evening hours, early morning, we're going to see rainfall starting out the next day here for Saturday. No real rainfall across the Central Mountains, couple of pockets picking up here across the Pioneers and Boulder Mountains. And then right after, where are we at? 4 p.m., we see some bands making their way across the Smoky Mountains up towards the Sawtooth. And some evening activity, thunderstorms there for the western side of the Central Mountains. And this is kind of giving you percentages of likelihood of thunderstorms So you can see it starts to pick up this afternoon. Into the evening hours is when it's the worst, and then it's going to die back down off the throughout Saturday and start to pick up in the afternoon hours. You can see Blaine County really starts to get into 30 to 40 percentile range, and then really colorful towards the end of the day. So tomorrow evening, we're going to have best chances for thunderstorms. All right, and this is looking at surface-based CAPE. So CAPE is simplest explanation. That's energy and wind shear that goes into helping develop thunderstorms. So you can look at this graph. The more colorful it gets, the greater and more severe the thunderstorms are going to be. So we don't have a lot of CAPE coming in until this evening around 7 or 8, when we're going to see those chances of thunderstorms roll through. And then it's going to die off into the early morning, and Saturday it kind of picks up again, and it gets a little bit more magnitude here across widespread coverage across our area. So that's why we're going to be seeing more scattered thunder showers in the evening, because of that CAPE, the increased CAPE. All right, let's look at rainfall totals. So today is going to be pretty chill, not much happening. Maybe a tenth of an inch coming through tonight into tomorrow morning. Saturday is when it starts to pick up some more steam. We're seeing more of a quarter of an inch in areas. But Saturday night is when it's going to really start to rain more, quarter to half inch of rain, pretty widespread across the mountain ranges. You can see a little less in the Sawtooth up here, but more so in south of Galena Pass. And then Sunday during the day, still pretty isolated to the western half of the Central Mountains. And Sunday, it's going to be pretty widespread across the area. I want to look at a different model. This is National Weather Service out of Pocatello. I'm not sure, they can kind of curate this to have certain models they like to look at. I want to look at the NBM model. So this is a national blend of models. This puts together, it's basically what they call an ensemble run, and it just takes a bunch of different weather forecasts and puts them all together, so you kind of get the running average. So it has a little bit better depiction of what's going to happen in my mind. So push play here, put this in motion, start to see some rain this Saturday evening. Starts to really hammer through Saturday night into Sunday. And we're looking at half of an inch in Pioneer Mountains, Boulder Mountains here, over into the Smokies. Sawtooths are looking a little bit more dry. As we go on into Sunday, by the afternoon, you can see we're getting up closer to an inch, and then kind of starts to really rain Sunday night into Monday morning. So total storm totals by Monday at 12 p.m. We're looking at over an inch in the Smoky Mountains, pockets in the Pioneer Mountains over an inch, and over towards Stanley it's still looking a little dry. They typically don't get as much moisture in the southwest flow, but you can see still some good moisture up there. In the Wood River Valley, we're looking at anywhere from a half to 3/4 of an inch. So pretty active period of weather going into Labor Day weekend. I'm going to be around this weekend, so I'm going to keep pumping out the daily forecast in the morning. Hope you all have a good weekend and get out and play in the mountains and stay away from those thunderstorms. Have a good day.